that's another thing. So Planet of the Apes, do you think that is going to pick up eventually?
Well, like, what do you mean? You think it's gonna get like? Do you think?
Popular again?
Um, I don't think it's gonna do bad. I just don't think it's gonna do as well as like the last two, because I do think it's like a rebuilding movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
Have
bit
you seen
smaller.
the most recent trailer? Because I saw it vaguely, but I haven't really digested it
Yeah, no, I'm
completely.
excited for the movie. Like I've seen the trailers; it
Yeah,
looks good. Just that I
yeah.
think that
No,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
kind
I
of
only say that because if I wanted to bring it up and react to it together and see, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, so got this, and we'll notice like
When
little things
I
that
sleep, I
um.
see strange
So like
things.
I noticed that there's some like technology
Memories?
advancements.
yeah, which
Like
makes sense. Yeah,
there's like
it's a
a
few.
scene
I
that
think it's a
looks like
few
a
hundred
giant
years
gun.
from the last one.
Yeah,
New things. I see everything.
That is not
and apparently
everything.
these are not connected to the old apes. So like Maurice and stuff like that. But my question is so is that human going to be an astronaut?
No, I don't think so. I don't think any of the humans. I think these are just mute humans that are left over from what happened. Because remember, in War of the
The
Planet of the
virus,
Apes,
yeah.
they basically established that now the disease evolved to the point where if you contract the disease, you end up becoming mute and you lose your intellectual functions. Like you basically go back to a primitive state to where you're no
Yeah.
longer, it basically explains how humans ended up being in the state they were in, where they can't really talk or communicate. They're kind of like just like they get treated like animals, right? That's how they kind
Yeah.
of explain that. So I don't think any of the human, I don't think they're going to do the astronaut aspect of it
So
until
is this
probably not.
going to be the what was the female character's name in the original Planet of the Apes?
I don't
It was mute.
remember.
Was it
I forget.
Noah? No. I mean Noah is the ape's name.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're ever going to do the astronaut storyline. I mean, they could, but I
I
don't see
mean
that
they
happening in
teased
this
it.
movie. I think it's going to be a couple movies down the road.
Yeah, they did tease it in the Rise. I don't
Yeah,
know
that
if you
makes sense
remember
why they
that.
would tease
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I have a screenshot of that clip. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, we might as well continue the trailer. This is almost like a repeat on the Dawn. Or the. Is it Dawn? Yeah, Dawn. Koba and all that.
Yeah, a little
Now,
bit.
this is curious. This is what made me want to talk about this. Do you think that's the same location from Dawn? Where
I think you're
Gary
going to see
Oldman.
some stuff. Yeah, I think you're going to see some similar places. I mean, I think that because
Like, is
yeah,
that the
because I'm going to be
tower
curious.
from?
Like, because if you remember, like how Caesar kind of became idealized in the other ones, like they built
Yeah.
like statues of him and stuff. Like, I wonder if they're going to see if you're going to see stuff like that, or if you're going to see familiar locations that we go back to. It's not impossible. It's just I'm just trying to think of like what location they could go to that would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that location just feels very like Dawn of the Planet Apes, almost like same location like Gary Oldman blew up.
Yeah,
And I did notice that Noah kind of looks a lot like Caesar. So he might be a
yeah. I don't think
descendant.
they're related. I think they might be. Well, He might be like a future generation, maybe. It's
Yeah,
not impossible.
like
I mean,
almost
I
like
that's what I'm
that
curious about. Like, I'm wondering
bloodline.
like how it's gonna connect to the other movies.
Like probably that bloodline or something. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that was Andy Serkis.
No, no, I don't think it's Andy Serkis. I think they've
It's
already
not.
announced their cast. I don't remember who their cast was, but like, yeah.
Yeah. But this scene is what makes me go, "What is this?" So is this supposed to be a telescope, a gun, part of the spaceship? What is this?
I think that's a telescope.
So yeah, they might be teasing.
Yeah, they might be teasing the space stuff. Yeah. Well, but like I said, I don't think we're getting into the space stuff until like the second. If they do another trilogy, I don't think they're gonna do the space stuff until
Oh
like the
yeah,
second or third movie.
yeah. They might tease it at the end or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was another one. So what is this? A ship? Like a
That looks
boat?
like a yeah, like a freighter.
Yeah. So that means that's been there for quite a while.
Yeah.
That definitely looks like it's been quite a while. And then my other question is like, who is this going to be related to? Is
I think it's just a
he?
random because I think he's just a king. Like I think because I feel like we're gonna see multiple kingdoms. You know, like different ape
Yeah,
factions that are ruled over by different apes. So I think this is gonna be one of those characters, just one of those random ape characters that's taken over.
yeah. That would be really interesting, and I doubt they'll ever do it. Is if they tie in all the Planet of the Apes movies, so like the old ones, even the dreadful Tim Burton one, like just tie it all kind of together in a maybe not a multiverse, but like you know how the first few movies is kind of time travel,
Hmm.
so maybe they tie in that aspect, not the multiverse, but more like different timelines.
Yeah, I mean it's not impossible. I mean I could see them
Yeah,
doing something like that. Just kind of,
yeah.
I think it's gonna depend on what their vision
Like it
for
all leads to the same part, but like it's
how we get there is kind of different.
yeah. So like almost like a you ever hear the Mandela effect where it's like it's very similar to our timeline, but like it branches off just a little bit. Like maybe
Yeah,
that
no, I
could
get
be.
you.
Yeah, yeah. No, no more ape verse multiverse foolishness. I think people are kind of tired of that, but
Yeah,
yeah, they could
understandably.
spin off via timelines. But yeah, it's certainly going to be an interesting movie, whether or not they do it right or not. But let's see if I can bring this up. This is the thing that they teased in the Rise of the Planet of the Apes movie. Lost in Space. So, in the original lore, the astronauts go into a wormhole and then come back or
Yeah, they come back
travel
like
into the
years later
future.
in the
Yeah,
future. Yeah.
yeah. So that could be, but the timelines do not like add up when it comes like how many years is this Kingdom movie supposed to be? Like a
I don't
300?
remember exactly. I don't remember what they said. I know it was
Yeah,
like I think it's at least 100 years though.
so unless they're, I don't know how they'll do it. Unless they remake the original and then do it that way.
They could.
Yeah. Are there any other movies that are coming out that